What's up, Chemical Guys family? Today we have something different in the shop. We're going to be detailing a minivan. This is something we've actually never had in here, so we're going to take the time to clean it and detail it. But this is also a time for you guys who have a minivan to get some tips and tricks on how to make your car look its best. Now this is a Honda Odyssey, and it's a soccer mom's car. It gets dirt and debris, it gets all the toys, greasy little fingerprints everywhere because it's driven daily to schools, practices, all that other kind of good stuff. And you can see it's got food here, it's got toys in the back seat, wrappers, spent little bottles of water. So we're going to show you how to properly clean it all to protect it and give it longevity, but also just to make it look its best. But to start, we need to remove all the owner's personal effects, and then we'll get into the actual cleaning and detailing of this minivan. As you see, we just finished vacuuming, and a quick tip when you're using a vacuum, I always tell you guys to do this. When you get your vacuum, check the nozzle and make sure that there's no sharp edges or anything that's going to be staining your leather or your fabrics. When you're working with leather, you have to be super careful you're not scratching or scuffing it. So if you drop your vacuum on the ground, you're going to cause little scuffs and scratches and little indents on the tip of the nozzle, and that can actually harm the leather. So you can just sand that down or file it off, make it nice and smooth again. But we're moving right along on this vehicle. I know we're moving kind of fast, but we're really excited to get this car detailed. We're going to go ahead and clean up the dashboard, and one great product to clean up any plastics, gauge cluster, center console, what have you, is InnerClean. Now what this is going to do is going to clean it and protect it, but without adding any shine. I know a lot of you guys don't like to add any kind of greasy look to your dashboards because one, it causes glare, but also it collects dust. But if you want something that's dry to the touch and it's also going to protect it, you go with InnerClean or Total Interior. Spray it on a towel to control some overspray. You can spray it directly on the surface. And then all you have to do is simply wipe away any dust, fingerprints, any kind of stains. And what you're doing is you're making it look its best, but you're also giving it longevity. And also it has a nice pineapple-y scent, if you kind of like that thing. Just gives it a new fresh look and a fresh odor. Just buff off any excess, and then you're ready to go. So you can also use InnerClean on your gauge cluster. It cleans any kind of optical plastic. This is an area where a lot of dust gets trapped. Or if you have a car like mine where it gets trapped behind the plastic, it'll drive you nuts. But on the outside, you just simply wipe it off. And again, it's going to clean it and protect it, so make it last as long as it can. It also looks a lot better than having it dusty or kind of having a mess in there. So this is a great way to make your car look factory fresh, and it also smells really nice. Well guys, we're just about at the end of the interior detailing process on this Honda Odyssey. Now there's a few more things that we want to touch up, like the leather as well as the carpet. But you can see here that we have a leather steering wheel that has got this oily finish, and this is due to grease from your hands and oils penetrating the leather and giving it this really grimy look. But just by taking some leather cleaner and a horsehair brush, we're going to scrub away all the impurities and bring back that natural leather look. Because if you didn't know, leather is supposed to have more of a natural look, more of a matte sheen, and we're going to revive that just by lightly scrubbing here. This will pull off any kind of grime or oils that were on the surface, and then we're also going to protect it with some leather conditioner. This will give it some longevity so the leather doesn't start peeling or cracking, and it's also going to give it more of a great leather scent, kind of like a new factory finish. So you can see here the leather cleaner is agitating and causing this foaming action. This is what's penetrating the hide of the leather, and this will lift up any deep stubborn stains or any odors, and then just by taking a clean microfiber towel you'll buff it off to reveal that natural look. So here I just have a clean microfiber towel wiping in one direction. You can see all of that grime and everything else that was sitting on the surface. That's the thing about black leather, is it hides a lot, but you won't know for sure what you have on the surface until you actually clean it. So I'm going to wrap this up, and then like I mentioned, we still have to do the carpet. We already vacuumed it and removed the light stains that were in the surface, but we want to protect it because this is a soccer mom van. It gets driven daily with kids in here who drink soda, they drink all kinds of juice, drop their messes all over the carpet. So the great way to protect that is by using fabric guard. Simply spray it on the surface, and this is going to repel any kind of spills, any kind of staining, and it's going to make it look great. But in the meantime, you guys can head over to our website, chemicalguys.com, if you want to check this product for yourself. Now, if you like this car, you like this video, or if you have a soccer mom van like this one here, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and we'll see you guys next time right here in the Detail Garage.